Hello, it's Ruby and I'm sorry for the delay in uploading. It's been a week since I uploaded and that's just because I've been catching up with English because, as I said in my last video, I have transferred courses and that means that I've had to catch up on the first week of lectures and notes and readings, and I'm finally up to speed, but that is why I haven't uploaded in a while. So today I just wanted to do a follow-up video to the announcement video that I uploaded last Wednesday, because I thought it might be useful to go over the exact process by which I actually transferred courses in case you wanted to transfer courses at your own university. And basically I was going to do this through a vlog, and at the end of the video, like the second half of this video will be a vlog, but it was very mismatched and you really couldn't see what I was doing, so I thought I'd sit down and just quickly tell you the process by which I changed. I'm going to keep it very brief. So of course I've been thinking a lot about my decision anyway, and the thought process was definitely the longest stage. The actual transfer was done within a week, which is amazing. So the first thing I did was email my personal tutor when I was sure, and I just said, can I organise a meeting with you because I want to go over something, I want to discuss something, and she got back to me and I met with her the next day. So in this meeting I said that I wanted to transfer, I explained why I wanted to, like I came with reasons why I wanted to. She emailed the main student desk, like student help desk, which we call SID, asking for some advice and basically asking if there were any places left in English. And admissions got back to her and said, while I was still in her office talking with her, admissions got back and said to go to the Innovation Centre, which is a building where admissions is based basically, and to go and ask whether there were any places free. I went to the Innovation Centre and I asked whether there were any places. They said that they couldn't do anything for me and I had to email admissions. So I left without really having gained anything and went and sent an email which I composed to basically explain why I wanted to change, and I put in a few key factors which might help with the decision. So I said that I was originally accepted for English, I have the A-level standard grades that you'd need to do English at Exeter, and I also said the mark that I got at the end of last year. Basically just a few factors which might have helped with their decision. And then they got back to me the next day and they said that there were places available and that I could therefore in theory change. So I requested a document. This is basically a transfer document which I would then have to go back to the Innovation Centre to collect. Oh, why is the lighting so bad? So basically during that time they went over my student record and they confirmed that I had the necessary qualifications in order to transfer to English, and then I was given this form with just basically a list of everything I needed to do. Everything was set out so clearly. It was just, there were some tick boxes, things that I could like check off as I did them, and basically all of the legal information which I would need to know in order to transfer courses. So one of the things that they did mention was student finance, so I called up student finance and I asked whether the loan could be extended for an extra year. They said that was fine. They would wait till the email from my university came through, like until my student record was updated before they changed my student loan plan, but there was nothing to worry about and everything would go through. The main thing that I had to do with this document, other than just read through and make sure I was making an informed decision, was actually go to each English, which is humanities, and philosophy, to get accepted into English, and I also had to get signed off philosophy, so both departments had to sign this document for me. So I tried to go to philosophy first, but I was told that I had to go to English first. I went to English and I asked admissions whether I'd be able to change. They said that was fine because my document had already been signed saying that I had all of the necessary qualifications, and actually at the desk they sent me straight up to go and talk to, I think he's the Dean of English Admissions or the Head of English Admissions, and I sat down with him for about 5 minutes and just explained why I wanted to do English. And then when I'd explained all this, he said that's fine, just double check downstairs that there are places, but if there are then you're welcome to come onto the course, which was amazing. So I went downstairs, they double checked, there were places available, and then I gave in my form to be signed. This is that did take the longest in the process, so I gave them that form on Wednesday. I did all of the other steps Tuesday and Wednesday, gave it to them Wednesday afternoon, and then I didn't hear back from them about the form until Monday. And so I chased up the form to make sure that it had gone through and that they had it. And then they basically emailed me and said, oh, we've got your form here ready to collect. So I went and got that on Monday morning, took it straight over to Philosophy, and Philosophy said that they would sign it off and that they give it straight into student, like the student information desk for me, which cut off one of the stages for me, which was great. And then in my theology lecture later that day, I got an email saying that my transfer was complete and I was officially an English student. And then I just basically needed to re-register. So I'd already registered for second year philosophy and theology. I had to re-register, and I only had 2 days to re-register, so that had to be a priority, but I got that done. And yes, now I'm officially an English student, so hopefully that's useful, perhaps. And now I've got some vlog clips of me over Tuesday and Wednesday when I was transferring, in the process of transferring. I've just spoken with my personal tutor, just had a meeting with her. She's so lovely, and potentially she won't be my personal tutor for much longer. I'm currently heading over to the Innovation Centre, and I'm going to be inquiring into English and seeing if they have any places left on the course. I actually can't believe I'm doing this. This is huge. Honestly, this is huge. Because I'm not just transferring, I'm literally dropping my degree. And I never thought that I'd end up dropping my degree. And I think that's really bad, actually. There's a stereotype about dropping. You realise it's not right for you, but there's this expectation that, you know, it's because you're not clever enough, or you're not motivated enough, or you're not good enough, basically. And that's really problematic. Well, I'm not dropping philosophy and theology because I don't think I'm going to get a good grade. It's not about grades. I went to the Innovation Centre and I was told to actually just send an email to the admissions office, so I've done that. I just sat down and wrote that and spent ages doing it because I wanted it to sound right. Literally, I'm almost shaking. This is just so crazy. I can't believe I'm doing this. Okay, I just had the email come through, I believe, telling me whether English is full or not, and basically whether I can transfer. Oh my gosh, it's actually making me so nervous because I really, really want to change. No, it's from one of my tutors. I'm just panicking a little bit. Okay, I just had my first English workshop. How crazy is that? And the weirdest thing, I think, is I just feel so much older comparatively than I usually do in lectures, because obviously it's going over groundwork and I've done lots of these before. I'm really, really excited for it. I find it really, really odd still. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that there were some useful nuggets in here if you are thinking about changing courses. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have a productive week. As for me, I am going to get back to reading Heaney's translation of Beowulf, which I'm really enjoying.